Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a series of unfortunate events. It seems hell has frozen over. The shirt that I was wearing last time got stained, making vegan nachos, and for that reason, your Miami Heat, unfortunately, took the L tonight. I think Mercury's in retrograde. Some of my astrologist friends they want to verify that, but yeah, man, it was just not our day. So we don't want to talk about it. We got to talk about it. Let's get into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into it. Let's talk about the pregame. Al Horford, and Marcus Smart, previously out for the first game, back in for this one. Kyle Lowry, our star point guard, still out with a hamstring injury, and both of those injury reports will have a huge effect on this game. I will talk about it right now. All right, let's get right into it. So, your Miami Heat actually came out really, really good, actually, man. But then it went all downhill. But let me talk about the good first. Tucker got off to a hot start, hit a three, drove in, immediately 5-0 run to start the game. Jimmy tried to get others involved, so he got Vincent involved early, hitting a three. Horford already making his presence felt immediately, hitting a three within the first couple minutes. The Strus got loose, hit a couple threes. So really, in a great run by your Miami Heat to start the game, 15-8. Forcing the Celtics to take the first time out of the game. But that's when your Heat started floundering, man. After this, there was really no effort whatsoever after Boston came out from their timeout. We just fell off a cliff, man. No extra effort on anything, really, no, on rebounding, switches, closing out on people. It was just downhill. Tyler got a clean block on Marcus Smart that was overturned. Momentum kill. And then Boston started hitting their threes, man, which is going to was a trend for the entire game. Started off 9 for 11 from the three. They went on a 7-0 run. And really the entire team, Celtics team, just getting rid of the ball quickly, moving the ball whenever we tried to switch on them. So that was part of their game plan this time. Marcus Smart handling the ball. Being the primary ball handler really switched this game for them. And they never really looked back after this first quarter. The first quarter score was 35-24 in favor of Boston. And then your Miami Heat for the second quarter started missing threes again. This has been a trend for the majority of this series. Just flat out losing the shooting contest. They were trying to match them 1 for 1. Whenever Boston was hitting a three on the other end, we were trying to match them on our half. And it was just not working, man. It was not working. Boston keeps hitting threes. Again, we're slow on switches, no closing out. And I do want to talk about this because Jimmy, at one point in the second quarter, got smacked in the face, went to the free throw line. And I just want to touch on this. If there's nothing else to talk about today, positive at least, is that Jimmy actually gets to the line for being aggressive, man. I know he gets a lot of flack for taking a lot of free throws during the games, but he actually goes out there and he gets smacked around, man. So Jimmy, shout out to you, man. Only one showing any sort of heart in this game. I will continue to touch on that. It's not the Devin Booker special, you know what I mean? All right, here we go. And then Bam, man. Huge storyline for this game. Bam, just a no-show, non-factor on offense. In fact, he took his first field goal attempt. Made his first field goal midway through the second quarter at the 6-minute mark. 1 for 2 through 2 quarters, man. It was just a no-show. There's no way that our second option, who's someone who's supposed to be our second option, just doesn't show up. I will touch more on that later. Boston shot the lights out, outscoring us 35-21 from the field. For 35-21 for the second quarter. Tatum and Brown doing their thing early on. First half, 20 for Tatum, 15 for Jaylen Brown. And on our side, it was really only Jimmy, man, honestly. 13 points for the half. Everybody else kind of balanced. Bam, again, 6 points for the half. Not aggressive at all. Where is Bam? That is a... I can't really see it with the mess. You think I'd be good with this? A mystery. It's a mystery, man. Where's his offense? His defense is there. But where's his offense? Oh, shit, I broke it. Mystery. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am back. So first half, again, Boston shooting the lights out. 62% from threes. 58% overall from the field. Just shooting the lights out. A lot of this is not just them hitting their shots, obviously. That's part of it, but your Heat were just not closing out. This whole strategy of just leaving them open from the three was just not working out. You saw Milwaukee had a similar game plan in Game 7. Just leave them open and see if they can hit the threes, and they're gonna hit those threes, man. They're a good 3-point shooting team. And I gotta talk about this. Marcus Smart, Defensive Player of the Year, missing for Game 1, Game 2. If you look purely at the box score, at least for the first half, he only shot 2 of 11 from the field, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, but his impact was felt. That's what an impact player does for your team. What did he do? What did he do? What did he do? He was just out there, man. He was just out there, honestly. Hustling, bustling, humbling, oh, stumbling, oh, hustling. Yeah, man. His impact was felt. Again, him being the primary ball handler took the load off of Tatum, was able to distribute the ball better than he was. Left Tatum open. Yeah, man, that's how your first half went. Your Heat were down huge at the half, 70-45. And it only got worse. If you see in the third quarter early on, Marcus Smart tried to do the around the world. Completely missed. And then asked for the foul. But, yeah, man. Completely missed. Again, Jimmy more aggressive to start the second half as usual. That's what a superstar does. Puts the team on his back. And, again, he had to do that again for this game because there were just nobody showed up for us, man. There was no flow on offense. Boston still hot from 3. Your Heat cut it to 20 at one point. You know, I hate saying Heat rallied to cut it to 20, but that's there's no way around it, man. We went on a little run that looked like we were going to have a good quarter, cut it to 20, and then the momentum shifted when Bam, again, tried, my God. Tried, but didn't get his shot to go off. Late in that third quarter, just completely killing our momentum. And then Marcus Smart hit Max Strus with the he said, you got to cross multiply. He said, which one of you is multiply? And he picked out Strus. Crossed him up. Got him on the floor all wobbling and stuff, man. But that killed the momentum completely. And again, got worse. Our boy, PJ Tucker, knee contusion. This is something huge. This is our X factor, and he went to the locker room, did not return, to the point where we actually got some Duncan Robinson minutes at the end of the third quarter. Duncan Robinson checks in, trying to get us a spark, and nothing was working for your Miami Heat today. Honestly, I got to say this. Marcus Smart was the very best player on the floor tonight, spreading the floor out on defense, getting it done on offense, hitting threes, getting everybody else involved. To the point where your Heat fans, man, I'm usually the one to talk shit, man, about, nah. And you guys can go back to the other videos and see that, man. Yeah. I make fun of other teams because their fans leave early because your Miami Heat usually causes other fans to leave early, but today it was karma. I'm telling you, Mercury's in retrograde, bro. Mercury's in retrograde. I don't know what that means, but it's in the stars. It's in the stars, and your Heat got their ass kicked today, man. 10 minutes left. Your fans started leaving. Just an embarrassing, just completely embarrassing show. By the 5-minute mark, there was only Celtics fans left, man. Completely embarrassing. Game ended 127-102. Some talking points. The Boston Celtics just completely sealed the paint. Your Miami Heat cannot get anything going inside. They would try to get in the paint and then just back out, man. I saw that so many times. The paint was just completely no Heat allowed. Nobody from our team was allowed in that paint. Just an excellent job by the Boston coaching staff to draw up that scheme for us, man. It was night and day from first game to second game. A silver lining. The Celtics just shot the lights out, man. They ended up the game with 50% from the field goal and 50% from 3. Is that going to happen again? I hope not. So that's your silver lining right there. Maybe they don't shoot as good as this time. I don't know. Your Miami Heat suffered their first home loss in this entire playoffs at the hand of the Celtics. Oh my God. I'm not going to hear the end of this. honestly. Bam, again, a non-factor on offense. That is something we got to look at. That is something that UD, Eric Spoelstra, hell, even Alonzo Mourning, bro. Have Pat Riley step down and tell him to be more aggressive. Something. We need something from our second option offensively. You can't just go out there and be a non-factor. We're not going to win that way, unfortunately. Tyler was also struggling in this game. He had a plus minus of negative 33. I hate using that stat because there's different circumstances that go into you getting that type of getting those numbers for a plus minus. You know, it could be whatever. Let's not get into advanced stats because I hate that. But negative 33 for the night, the worst one on the Heat, according to that stat. And I just want to cap this off by saying that the PJ Tucker injury, something to look at. We're going to keep monitoring that. I will give you guys any updates as soon as I get them on Twitter, on Instagram, on everything. And another thing, man, it's just really worrisome that your Miami Heat have actually been outplayed in every single quarter besides that legendary third quarter that we had where it was a block party. Block party? Block party. Block party. No block party tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But again, yes, worrisome that your Miami Heat have not won a single quarter besides that legendary third quarter from the first game where we completely annihilated them 34-19, 25-point differential. Every single other quarter has been won by the Celtics or tied. So that is something to look at, something that the Heat definitely need to step up. And that's it. That's all I got for today, ladies and gentlemen. Again, 127-102. The series is now tied 1-1, heading to Boston on Saturday. I don't even want to tell you guys the stats for anything because, actually, yeah, I'm going to give you stats. Actually, no. That's it. That's it for us, man. I don't want to talk about this anymore, all right? You guys tune into the very next episode. Hopefully, we get the dub on Saturday, and I'll be back here with a better mood. No more of these. I don't have to bring Spidey to hide my face. But yeah, man, I'll see you guys in the next one. Again, love you. We thank you. Follow us on all platforms. Shadow Realm Sports on Instagram. Shadow Realm SP on Twitter. And my personal page, Drew What It Do, on all platforms. One love. Keep your head up, Heat Nation. We got this. Peace.